Answer these questions to see if you might be autistic. Hi, my name is Paula and my husband is autistic, so I got the idea to make a video about autism. I will ask 20 questions, and if you answer yes to even a few, you might be on the autism spectrum. This is not meant to diagnose, only to raise awareness of autistic traits, especially in undiagnosed adults. Here are the questions. Number 1. Do you crave being alone? You might enjoy solitude more than most people. It doesn't feel lonely. It feels like relief. When you are alone, you can be free to be yourself and not worry about if what you do or say might be misunderstood by others. My husband, his name is John, loves being alone. He needs his alone time to decompress. Number 2. Do social situations feel confusing or exhausting? Talking to people and being around family and friends might be overstimulating. You might overanalyze conversations later to see if you could have handled them better. You have to sometimes rehearse in advance conversations that may come up at a social function. Number 3. Do you struggle with small talk? Casual conversations about the weather or daily chatter can feel pointless or hard to maintain. You might prefer deep, meaningful topics instead, and tend to seek out books or TV shows about science or math or history, or anything really, and enjoy talking about these subjects with others. Number 4, do you take things very literally? You may have trouble understanding sarcasm, jokes, or hidden meanings. If someone says something, you tend to hear exactly what they said, not what they implied. For example, if someone says, "Nice weather, huh?" during a thunderstorm, that person is being sarcastic and is actually making a joke. But you might think they're crazy because you believe they actually enjoy thunderstorms. Number 5. Do you have strong specific interests? You might become deeply focused on certain topics, learning everything about them. These interests can feel comforting and exciting at the same time, and you tend to study the subject until you know every single aspect of it. Your interests fascinate you, and you love talking about them to others. Number 6. Do changes in routine upset you? Even small changes can feel stressful. You might rely on routines to feel stable and in control of your day. Any changes, like if someone cancels an appointment, or even something as small as an unexpected knock on the door, can make you extremely anxious. It's very difficult for you to control your emotions if you become upset due to a change in routine or expectations. Number 7. Are you sensitive to sounds, lights, or textures? Bright lights, certain fabrics, textures of food, or smells can bother you more than they bother others. My husband had to install dimmer lights so that he can adjust the lighting in the house to his liking. Tell me in the comments about any adjustments you had to make in your home or work to make you more comfortable. Number 8. Do you tend to eat the same foods every day, prepared the same way every day? Many people who are on the spectrum find comfort in eating the same meals because trying new foods is too unpredictable and uncomfortable. John has a giant salad plus a protein every day at the same time, prepared the same way. He loves chopping the vegetables and taking his time cooking his protein. It is part of a daily routine that gives him great comfort. Number 9. Do you often feel like you are putting on an act for others? This is called masking, which is when you study other people's mannerisms and personalities and try to emulate them so that you appear more like them. It is very difficult to be with people because acting or masking your way through a social event instead of relaxing and being yourself can be exhausting. Number 10. Do you meticulously plan for outings or trips? People on the autism spectrum tend to meticulously plan in advance for trips or functions. For example, if you are attending a wedding, you will be the first to RSVP. You will ask 100 questions about hotels, food, what to wear, even if the hotel has the right size refrigerator for all your salad items. My husband John will bring a cooler if the hotel can't accommodate his salad ingredients. You will have a long checklist of every detail in order to be certain the trip will be smooth. Number 11. Do you prefer texting over talking? Written communication may feel easier because it gives you time to think and respond without pressure. If you do need to talk to someone, you find yourself rehearsing the conversation in your head over and over again to prepare for the conversation. After the conversation, you replay it in your head over and over, wondering if you said the right things. Number 12. Do you have trouble making or keeping friends? You crave human connection, but you also crave being alone. You feel rejected by people sometimes, and you can't figure out why. You find it easier to be alone, but you desperately wish you could have just one or two friends. When you have a friend, you become very attached and will try hard to keep the friendship. You may want connection, but find it difficult to build or maintain relationships over time. Number 13. Do you have certain habits or repetitive behaviors that you do to soothe your anxiety? This is called stimming. Stimming can include tapping, pacing, fidgeting, rocking back and forth, bouncing a ball, or saying phrases or words repeatedly. It can be anything that gives you comfort. These actions can help you feel calm or focused. Number 14. Do you struggle with eye contact? Eye contact might feel uncomfortable or unnatural, even if you understand that others expect it. If you meet someone new, you might look behind them or let your gaze wander while speaking to them. Doing so is simply more comfortable for you. Number 15. Do you notice details others miss? You may pick up on patterns, sounds, or visual details that others overlook. You have a brain that never stops. You compartmentalize things in your mind, like if you are walking down the street and you hear a bird chirp, cars going by, a church bell ring, and a musician singing on the street, you hear every single sound, even the bird. They don't blend together like they do for most people. Each sound has its own compartment in your brain, and you hear each sound as if it's the only sound. Also, you love patterns. If you walk into a room that has a rug that has a certain design on it, you will search for a pattern in the design. For example, John does not like the carpet on the upper floor of his gym. It has no pattern, and it drives him nuts. Number 16. Do you get deeply upset by misunderstandings? Being misunderstood can feel very frustrating or emotional, especially when you thought you were being clear. You generally are very organized and clear with instructions, or just telling people what you will be doing the next day, but they might have forgotten or misunderstood. And this is very frustrating for you, because you will internalize it by asking yourself what you could have done differently, or how you could have made them understand you better. But deep down, you know that you did everything right, but instead of finding comfort in that fact, you are left frustrated by the whole thing. Number 17. Do you often feel like you don't quite fit in with society? Even in familiar settings, there may be a feeling of being out of sync with the rest of the world. No matter how hard you try to fit in, you know you are different. You aren't like other people and you wish you could be more like them. You feel like the odd one in every interaction. Number 18. Do you walk with a consistent, steady gait? Your walk looks the same no matter what the situation is. Whether you're strolling through a park or heading into an important meeting, your pace, posture, and movement don't change. While others may walk slower, if on a leisurely stroll, they may speed up their pace if they are walking to an important meeting. However, people on the autism spectrum tend to walk in a steady, predictable way, no matter where they are or where they are going. This isn't something you're doing on purpose. It can just be your natural rhythm, like your body prefers a set pattern and sticks to it. Number 19. Do you speak in a blunt tone of voice that sometimes is perceived as rude? When you talk to people, sometimes you tell people bluntly what your thoughts are and you end up offending them. This leaves you confused because you never meant for your words to come off that way. You sometimes are told that you should take a softer approach when speaking to people. However, you struggle with understanding exactly what you said that was wrong, since in your mind, you simply made your point, which was your only objective. In other words, you have a hard time understanding social cues. Number 20. Do you have an extreme amount of discipline? This one is the one that makes me think my husband, John, is superhuman. This man gets up at 4 a.m. and has a strict exercise routine that he does before dawn, including indoor exercises plus a bicycle ride outside around the city. It could be raining, snowing, cold, hot, it doesn't matter. He is on his bike every morning of his entire adult life. You might be extremely disciplined in certain things too, or in all things. There might be something that you love that you do no matter what, even if it's hard sometimes. This is the end of the questions. I am so happy you made it to the last question. If you relate to some of them, you're not alone. Many adults go years without realizing why they feel different. Understanding yourself can be the first step toward feeling more at ease. If this video helped you in any way, let me know in the comments which questions stood out to you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos, and let me know if you want more content about the autism spectrum. I enjoyed making this video and hope for some engagement in the comments, as this is a new channel and every comment and like helps me grow. Thank you for watching.